This is Myra Elaine on the Buying Space channel. Today I'm doing an unenveloping from Nancy, whose channel name is Miss Ivy. Miss Ivy's son, Brandon, who started out as Lego Man, has grown up with us on YouTube. I remember when Brandon was not yet 18, not yet a high school graduate, and was helping his mom with the auctions and doing auctions of his own before he turned of age. And I saw Miss Ivy on this auction. I hadn't seen her forever. I had bought a piece from Brandon, I believe last year, on his own channel. I woke up, it was the middle of the night. I don't know if he was on spring break or summer break. And here we have a wonderful professional invoice. I'm going to bend this down up here so I don't show Miss Ivy's information. It says invoice up in the corner with her address. And here is the email address if you would like to email Miss Ivy. And my address, it's professional invoice number and date. And when I was at the auction, and she signs it, thank you. When I was at the auction, she was auctioning, and I had bid, and I said, she has a son in college, folks, to let everybody know that, I knew her, and she's supporting us, or helping put a son through college, if not completely. Although I will say, Brandon is a businessman of his own and sells jewelry, but college, oh my gosh. I was able to work and pay my way through college. I worked for the post office as a letter carrier, which was still difficult because I had to have 2 motor vehicles because I was a low route letter carrier and I had to provide my own vehicle. But you were still able to do it on your own. People that did it on their own like me were still seriously struggling, but I don't think it's possible these days for a person to work and pay for their own college. I guess maybe it depends upon the business you're in. But as a employee of the post office, I was able to do that. But that was decades ago. So here we go. Give me just a moment. Excuse me. But many people aren't able to go to colleges these days. And so I applaud Brandon and Nancy for being able to get Brandon through college. It's amazing. Look at this spectacular pair of earrings. And that's another thing I wanted to say. All the jewelry I see either one of them selling is just beyond beautiful. I love turquoise. This might be highlight, but this is finished, so maybe not. I love teal pieces. Oh, and I so need these. I like wearing studs in my ears. I don't like big hoopy earrings. I don't like statement earrings, so to speak. Occasionally, when I see a set like this, this is what I would wear to church. Unapologetically wear to church. And here we have this nice Victorian looking brooch. mean, it's just stunning. And there is a attachment here if you want to make this a necklace. So this could be worn as a necklace. What a spectacular necklace. And all the little baubles and blings are absolutely there. Just gorgeous. Should open this Valentine's Day. Oh my goodness. These things are wonderful. And here's a pink piece. I don't buy a lot of pink. But here is a gorgeous silver tone brooch. And look at that. All the pieces attached and spectacular. How gorgeous. And our last piece is and I'm not sure if this is a leopard or a jaguar. I mean, I should know this. I live in Jacksonville, Florida. I should know exactly what a jaguar looks like. I thought it might be a jaguar. It might be a leopard. It kind of looks like a leopard. Maybe a cheetah. It's hard to know. And here we have the clasp in the back. The pin does not go beyond this part, but it still looks vintage. I mean, the rules of vintage change every year. I think a lot of the turn of the century type brooches, which I don't know if they're considered antique now or not. Excuse me, the pin goes beyond this part here that holds the pin on the other side, so I don't know. But it still could be vintage. All of these pieces are possibly vintage. Now this has rubber on the back, but that doesn't mean it didn't originally have metal. I'm going to go ahead and take this out and look at this closer because this is gorgeous. Speaking of jaguars, I love ordering teal because we live in a football town and one of the jaguar colors is teal. So all this turquoise and things I'll wear on game day. It absolutely looks vintage. But anyway, Ivy and her son Brandon sell and bring gorgeous jewelry. I mean, when I'm up, when he was on in the middle of the night, I told myself, I said, I don't need to go. But I did, and I was so happy to talk to Brandon for a moment. I think at that point I hadn't really talked to him for like a year online. But when he turned 18 and when he graduated from high school, he was on different people's lives. And we all congratulated him. I mean, I've always thought, how awesome it is for this teenage boy to be helping his mom with her business. And then he, grew up right into it. I guess I could wear these earrings with... Actually, I could wear any of them with any of them, but this works too, doesn't it? So anyway, you all have a wonderful and blessed day. And if you get a chance, check out Miss Ivy, who is Nancy, and her son Brandon. I don't remember. I've known him so long though. But I haven't gone to many of his auctions. So I don't remember his new channel, but I'll put it down in the description. So always please read my descriptions. And he started out as Lego Man because as a teenage boy he was selling Legos, which Legos were not to be laughed at because they are quite the collector's items and they do well during the holidays, if not all year round, especially like spring break or summer break, when mom needs the kids to be doing something. They were always popular, but there are people that seriously collect Legos. We have a Lego land here in Florida. The whole place is made of Legos. I mean, my cousin brought his sons down here to see Legoland. So, you all have a wonderful and blessed day.